What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So a lot of people think that this is really, really big news that we see today. And we're talking about this whole announcement 6 hours ago from Shiba Inu, from SHIB or at Shiba token or SHIB token. You're going to see a partnership, which I think is pretty interesting and people think is going to be, groundbreaking, and it's going to be one of those break the internet moments, which is definitely a good thing. Obviously, seeing some hype around, Shiba in a big way, and an announcement that Shiba has made themselves is definitely something that I'm really excited about. But is this something to where it doesn't really give you a ton of benefits, or is it something that will actually give you benefits in the end? So before we get into this, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. We just recently burned off 1 billion coins, which I was really excited about. If you want to check out that previous video or the live stream, you can check those out, or you can go over to me, my account on Twitter, or Shiba Burn on Twitter, or Shiba Burn Token on Twitter. You can go to all of these different places, and you'll see the 1 billion that was burned in one transaction, as well as the 100 million that we burned as a community from the Let It Burn channel. But thank you guys for being a part of that. Anybody that was a part of it, I don't know if I did thank you enough, but I do appreciate you guys for being there. So follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. Follow Shiba Burn Token on Twitter at Shiba Burn ERC20, and definitely get yourself some Shiba Burn so that you can burn off a lot and have an investment as well. So let's talk about Shiba, because it has some news today, and we'll get into what this news is, and then we'll break down what the actual price is doing today before we end the video, because things are pretty interesting today, especially in the stock market, which we will have to do a video on. But what we're looking at right now, oh yeah, I forgot I don't have my keyboard shortcuts. What we're looking at now is this tweet from Twitter talking about the partnership with Saga. Hopefully I'm saying that right, Saga, or it's not Sega, because I know what Sega is. I played Sonic and all that stuff. Continues with now payments. So this partnership here is definitely something that's going to be pretty big, and not just because you have that payment method, but to be able to facilitate burns in a way is definitely going to be really, really interesting, as you can select whatever percentage you want to burn off for SHIB and leash. Now, I'm not too interested in burning leash. I understand there are a lot of people out there that are like, you burn leash and it could be absolutely huge. You burn SHIB and it could be absolutely huge as well. With the amount of holders, it could absolutely skyrocket, and the amount of whales that are in it as well, it could absolutely skyrocket. But this could be something big, right? And a lot of people are making it seem like it's going to be the next best thing in the world today, right? Understand, we just burned off 1 billion tokens. Let's take that in. Let's soak that in a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be really big. I have to agree that it is going to be something, kind of massive, because what it does is it allows merchants, anybody that wants to partner with SHIB in any way, would be able to burn off Shiba Inu tokens, with basically a certain percentage that they offer there, which is insane, because let's say you wanted to burn off 1% of Shiba, you can burn off 1% of Shiba. If you wanted to burn off 5% of Shiba, you can burn off 5% of Shiba. That's what makes it very interesting. However, it does still make it a little bit weird to me, because I would never look to use an investment, and maybe I'm looking into this wrong, but I would never use an investment in order to pay for something that's going to be not as valuable, right? If I end up buying something for $30, right, and $30 is like 1 million tokens, right? I think $25 is like 1 million or something. So if I end up spending $30 on something and it's 1 million tokens, and Shiba ends up becoming $1, well, I just wasted $1 million on a $30 item. Does that make sense? So I don't really want that to happen. Or if you wanted to spend $100, well, now you're wasting millions of tokens as well in order to buy a $100 item. So in my opinion, I feel like I would never use any single cryptocurrency unless it was a stable coin to invest in, or to buy a certain thing, whether it's AMC popcorn or whatever. But the good thing is, the people that do want to use it and do feel like they have too many coins, and maybe they're okay with letting go of a couple of million here and there, That's obviously good for people that are spending that money at AMC or spending that money, at wherever, John Richmond or Welly's or whatever the partnership ends up being. So it's something that is pretty interesting. It's just not really in line with what I'm thinking, right? Because I don't want to spend my cryptocurrency on anything out there that's going to depreciate in value. This is an appreciating asset. This is something that I can gain value from, and that 1 million tokens could be worth so much more. Understand what people did with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, there were people that basically took however many Bitcoin and, bought like a $400 item with it. And now they're looking back and they're like, if I would have pocketed that, how much would I have? I'd be a multimillionaire, or I would have an extra $35 million in my pocket if I kept all my Bitcoin. But obviously, it's tough to be able to do something like that when you see the value go up, especially over a number of years. You basically take it and you say, all right, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm going to use it to buy something else. And people didn't know what Bitcoin was going to be. There were a lot of people that did, but other people that minded, they didn't know what it was going to be. And the same thing for Shiba. There's a lot of people that don't know what it's going to be, what it's going to be used for in the end. There's a lot of build around where you're looking at leash, you're looking at bone, you're looking at the entire ecosystem, but you're not really including SHIB within that ecosystem. Maybe the face of it, but you're not really including SHIB in that ecosystem because SHIB already had a massive pump to the position which got the ecosystem to where it is today. And I'm not saying that devs don't care about SHIB at all, because maybe they have some sort of master plan which would be absolutely phenomenal for them to implement here and see SHIB skyrocket to the top yet again. But Shiba Inu and this partnership looks really, really good, and I think it could be something that does create a lot of traction, a ton of traction. However, for people like me that think like me, it's not something that will do anything for them specifically. For the ecosystem, for SHIB itself, it's possible that you could see a rise, because obviously you're going to see burns and people are going to want to support those burns in a big way. And I support the burns in a big way, but just by spending the money outside of holding SHIB. Like, I can buy more SHIB if I wanted to, but buying more SHIB requires a transaction, that's going to go through. And obviously with Shibarium and everything, it should cost less, right, of a fee, and then you really don't have to worry about that too much. But right now, buying SHIB, you're going to have to pay a fee, right? Selling SHIB, you're going to have to pay a fee. So it's just not really, adding up for me at least. So yeah, that's where we are with this partnership. It's definitely interesting. Another partnership. I love when they say that. I just, now when I say partnership, it sounds like I say partnership every single time. And I think I am saying it because I'm just used to saying it. So let's go through Shiba to see where it actually is. Currently, it's at 23.39. It's up about almost 1.5%. You can see the market cap is close to that $13 billion mark. Again, we did make a pretty massive, burn to the supply today, and over the last couple of weeks, we've been making pretty decent sized burns. But we're sitting in a good spot. I think we resisted really hard away from that like 2,500 level before decreasing all the way down to about 22 and getting back up to where we are, kind of leveling out today. So not really seeing too much movement there, but I think this is pretty big news for Shiba Inu token and, the community itself and how much we can burn throughout merchants. But obviously you just need people that are going to, adapt to this, people that are going to adopt this method, this partnership, right? So anyways, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm really excited to see what Shiba Inu has to offer. Every day we're making changes, we're making progress, we're turning this into something even bigger. Even though it already grew millions of percent, we're turning this into something bigger, which is insane. So guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos just like this one. Make sure you guys go and follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. Also follow Shiba Burn token, Shiba Burn ERC20. I'm a big supporter of them because they burn a ton, and they obviously did a big burn for our burn party today, which was really good. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.